Okay, sorry. So first, this is Carl. Can I proceed?
Two around this line.
Okay, hold on, let's get to. Information for him. Taking clear 90, 78 or 279, 0079.
Transfer 20.
ET3 for Cooper line.
Negative.
I'm David X-ray 3454 100 and customer.
Sample.
I'll be clear 5 hours.
Maybe that trespass or whatever, if there's a backup available.
CDC 1 clear from county.
Maybe like a shed in the back that has a ladder laying on across it. The suspect went inside that shed.
95 seconds.
128, go ahead.
Have a city vehicle accident. Control 4, 145 Aquarius for the
7 new a pretty direct. Norman having a pretty direct. 4.4. ES1 at 15. Foot 5-6-4-4. 4-6-6-6-6-6. 9-0-3. 6-1-7. 2-7-7 at a service presentation. In the
maybe
order
sending a text to someone that doesn't have a phone, etc. But there was some kind of misstep there.
5-6-7-0-1.
I completely agree that I would hope that that is the same kind of energy in terms of city council members being wanting to elevate the voices of community members as it relates to where you're having community say, we don't want this here.
12-2-2 in the order 5-6-6-6-6
you're listening to that and moving forward with that rather than just perhaps a business owner.
Or I just wrote it.
Mayor and council for allowing me to be here. I just want to share some very immediate thoughts about what's going on in terms of water and water requirements.
Hold on for line, beginning mileage 0. Hold on, 31, show me how to traffic.
425 location.
Go ahead.
William Lincoln Frank 987.
Mayor and council, for all I need to be here, I just want to share some very immediate thoughts about what's going on in terms of water and water required.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. I can find it.
On a cold medic 92. Ten north.
There's no visual here on camera. We're gonna make our way to East West 5 or by navigation. 4 I'm gonna send this light box to you. He's gonna give you the rest of it over there. You know where you want it.
31 on duty.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm applying at the meeting. I'm using a medical computer. Okay, so you must still okay. So you must still okay. So you must still okay. So you must still do that, Mom. I show you. Do this, Mom. Okay. So you must still okay. So you must okay. So you must still.
40, number 103. You'd be out of my break. I'm on break. 46. For 17. Blanche, field, all field, and then we see 26. Negative 29 of the trailer. Can you show me the service? I'll be at on the 2016 Freightliner truck, white in color, to Echelon, sales and surveillance taxes. It expires January 26th, negative.
I'm sorry, 250 for this. Yes, the order fluid. Making contact with Hector. Charlie 250. Charlie 7 for the district. 3703 Monarch.
Delta 230,
Monarch.
with 90, 0090.
This state home control.
Yeah, it says that they're checking right now. Still no updates. I'm checking 358 east to 286 north. A little curve there. 250 will be able
Lord John, Henry, disregard. Stand by.
42,
Approximately 33, testing, using 3309. Flight 21 calls, 21 people. We're going to fly 5 dispatch at 10:59. 97, UZ 006, 319, Buckingham Drive, Unit 8 Adam. Looking at those EMS 135.
I'm going to be retrieving a trap at net.
we saw my call. One with engine 9.
I'm direct. Headed back to this. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Well, my foot's at, we're at grade right here. So we just gotta match the, and you have like a little, like this,
Maybe a chemical substance that we didn't make quite clear. You can use a Chinese letter lime on Orty. I don't know which substances that are hooked on our DNA. Drop it. So we have an obvious bat at 10-29. It can't be Red Star game, so we're not super.
Shannon Boulevard and North Shea Parkway. Our dispatch at 13.
Copy from drivers. The area of Rincon being called in. They started trying for two scooters that are racing and passing up a stop sign.
250 clear.
I'm here as a representative of Gulf Coast Growth
I'm here
Ventures,
as a
an ExxonMobil and
representative.
Sabic joint venture manufacturing facility located in Gregory, Texas. Our site supports more than 600 full-time jobs and pays nearly $25 million in taxes each year to the community in which we operate. Our employees live, work, volunteer, play, and engage commerce in the coastal bend. We create the raw materials that preserve and package your food, stock hospitals with life-saving medical devices,
Facility located in Gregory, Texas. Our site supports more than 600 times jobs and is nearly $25 million in taxes each year to the community in which we operate. Our employees live for volunteer play and the age and commerce in the coastal bend. We create the raw materials that preserve and package your food, stock hospitals with life-saving medical devices,
and make up the fabric that we...
The 21 IFC addresses the use of propane in the mobile food trailer. I'm not discussing the use of the discussing installation, which is the connectors and the hoses and things required to do during installation.
And make up the fabric that we want to make. I'm sorry. I need you to reach council chambers, okay?
Also
same thing,
said they
same
vomited
terminology.
a little
So
while
that's
ago.
part of that. And if you notice, he does acknowledge that the relevant.
I'm not here to repeat an impact you've already been shown. You've heard them from scientists, from residents, from fishing families, environmental professionals, and Hillcrest themselves. So let me say this instead. You cannot say you did not know. You cannot say Hillcrest was not mentioned. You cannot say the risks were not placed before you. When the salinity changes, when the aquatic life declines, when infrastructure strains become a part of this community, the entire city.
Mike 8, physical breathing, ESV 805, corner and Brentwood Drive, corner and Brentwood Drive, fire dispatcher 2004.
Sam George 232.
I'm not here to repeat every interview I've already just shown. You've heard them from scientists, from where they're from fishery or fishing families, environmental professionals, and Hillcrest themselves. So let me say this instead. You cannot say you do not know. You cannot say Hillcrest was not an option. You cannot say the risks were not placed before you. What's your name? Go in this community. Changes were not a part of.
That's fine. I'm in the 5.
That's a pottery burger company. Last meeting was going to be a big processing halt with a 3 missing tennis. Corpus pound, 8 horses, license, and 4 or 5.
Shut down, reset, and start up again.
PD can advise just to check if he does have a gun, but for the...
You can be arrested if you are being not in progress. At access 43680I69. Contact jail. The second call from the RP. The previous call that he gave us the address of 4726 Archer.
614. Show chapter 77 and 1945. It's all clear.
1000 airline on X-ray 4841.
Cavern, service port house.
CM 6552 1900 Boulevard, 4733 Leopard at Graves Injustice.
Winner, please. 1782 Winner, please. Area 1302. Work off KMS 1 and 939.
CB30 copy plate. In eternity. No dock damage, no pilot cars. 259925.
Their engine 8 said that the subject was up and walking off.
E46, Oxford.
Medic 17, engine 14, medic 17, vehicle versus pedestrian at 6101 Saratoga, 6101 Saratoga at Walmart, ESC 1412, working off of EMS 1 at Texas.
And they ran in right after.
Janji, I'd like you to go this. Here am just 1 EA, a K press 24, Kelvin 26, Kelvin 44, Kelvin 44, Kelvin 24, Kelvin 25, Kelvin 26,
No
Kelvin.
damage. Meter 1127 924.
Unit area. So, insect labor, 10.
Unit 5. Turned on scene. Got 2-story residential showing. We'll be investigating.
Hey, Lincoln John 73633, Gun Tasco 10-4.
170. And search the trails.
913 Jennifer, it's going to be a print block. I wasn't able to clear it.
40 traffic.
Yeah, 40 traffic.
Engine item, that one. Yeah, we're working a fascia right now. We're going to be transporting engine for receipt.
5800 Williams, Paul George Williams, 2222 10-4.
Investigation is going to be with Principal Vasquez. It's going to be in reference to assault by contact. Stand by on those two students.
Blanco, 10-173.
4788 and 1105.
Needs in the other. I'm going to
11, 27, 9, 2, 4. Yes, area. So, we're going to try to get a pass. We're not saying that two-story residential nothing's shown. We'll be investigating. I think in John 736-3, then, it has 110-4. 170, answer to the trial. 913 is in for it. It's going to be a big block. I wasn't able to figure it out. 40 traffic, 40 runs. It's going to be...
Concord, 2114 Concord, contact Michael.
Charlie 4, I'm showing about to back up Charlie 440 for the loud 631 Brown Zone. 68 Willow Park. 183, David 3.
In the area, 430.
420, when do you invite me?
Going to be on business 77 in 1945 with a... Everything's code for. Show me cut.
Tommy, is very you into the end of blood he was a
Delta
591 thanks. Hello, this message is for Affordable Wind Turbines. This is Richard Milan, calling from the Better Business Bureau. I was reaching out because we have a current hold on your, looks like, from the Better Business Bureau. I was reaching out because we have a current hold on your, looks like,
Special assignment at 5601 SPID.
And then to the Sutton Cemetery at 945. 1205, you clear?
Let's just go to full division. I was reaching out because we have a print code on your, let's see, one from the Better Business Bureau. I was reaching out because we have a print code on your.
EMS 181. I tried one time in a crash. I was 2 separate ones for you. Getting this Newbury Art Museum. Isn't that a ways off? Or EMS copy?
Water City secured weapons.
First star, Lincoln Zebra Henry, 8912. Repeating Lincoln Zebra Henry, 8912.
Are you getting any calls for any prior thefts from Home Depot?
Street, 1006 22nd Street. Can you let me know you received the signal?
And I try to answer the question. I will keep in this community art museum. We've got a way to go. So you're going to talk about the city's security work. It's hard to have in-service. So we can be wearing a 912 because we can be wearing a 912. So are you going to do a call for any priors that are in hand for within the last 24 hours? Oh no, are we in a group? Probably. We said the obvious. 7,457 will be translated.
Yeah, you can call. Yeah, one patrol, one airplane. One. One contact? No. Four. Dispatch medic 1. Heavy at main station, ending mileage 11.1. Yeah, with in a classroom, a student involved with 3 other students.
220. Can you show me route to Gulfway, 1 adult male, starting mileage 01.3?
In this little turnaround time, we can add it to the agenda later that week on the 3rd for the 9th.
Okay.
Okay, and then if not, we'll have the fallback for the 16th.
Oh, with that, I'll second the motion. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Mares.
Thank you.
Please submit your vote.
Public comment, Mayor.
I'm sorry. Yes, public comment. I'm sorry, on item number 11. Any public? Okay, we'll close public comment. You've got one?
Without the previous
2030 comes around, that's more or less the time frame that we're open. Are we going to have everything we need to be in regulations?
So Councilman, reverse osmosis or RO
contain
is
200 out of 1
the
per trail,
preferred
or 1
and
or 2 left. Can Indiana
to
3,800 1 contact. Now
in
where?
water.
K, Capo
And that
Ryan,
would be
and
the-
4.
that would be
Distortion
the
rate
same
1.
treatment
Keeping the
used
main
in
station by
seawater
homosexual
desalination.
76 performed 1.
And I also want to be
Yeah, we're going to
transparent in
need
this
a
whole
classroom
process, even
distracting.
if-
A student
And the fact that we're
girl
back here,
with 3 other students.
Please. The fact that we're back here again is a blatant disregard to residents and a very clear behavior of some of you pandering to industry. It is crystal clear who some of y'all actually work for, and it's not the people who voted y'all in. At this point, it's just clear that some of y'all are evil and just want this bay to die. By having this plant in that location, it's going to kill our bay. It is so obvious. So many people have come up here and talked to you, experts, community.
In favor of the so-called Corpus Christi desal partners deal is not a vote for people of Corpus Christi. It's a vote for corporations and greedy executives. It's a vote for profit over people, period. We had a council member release a press statement about caring for our future generations, but this deal welcomes with open arms a tidal wave of pollution.
Again, it's blatant behavior of some of you pandering to industry. It is crystal clear who some of you actually work for, and it's not the people who voted y'all in. At this point, it's just clear that some of y'all are evil and just want this baited out. By having this plant in that location, it's going to kill our bay. It is so obvious. So many people have come up here and talked to the experts in favor of the so-called Corpus Christi diesel partners deal.
So,
in the inner harbor. And that's why we need to make a pipeline from Hillcrest all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. And then if you all see, there's going to be a bunch of inlets, tie-ins, just like a oil field gathering system, which that's one of my backgrounds has done. And this will reduce the cost of future desal plants. We can move forward, just like the...
Whoever has a chance to my local
in our harbor, and that's why we need to make a pipeline from Hillcrest all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. And then if you all see, there's going to be a bunch of inlets, just like an old field gathering system, which that's my regular bag of plants has done. And this will reduce the cost of future diesel plants. We can move forward.
The city of Corpus Christi, nor the fire department went in there and petitioned for any of these changes being done to the city ordinance, to the state ordinance.
31 boy.
On my next page.
Getting close to the intersection of Putty Dam and...
Independent of that, we're actually just talking about evaluating the entire bay system, nueces Bay, Corpus Christi. So it'd be, they are two different things because they have two different purposes.
Okay, I understand that, but you would want to have that information before moving forward, right? I'm assuming you'd like to have whether or not there's any kind of accumulation issues that you would have before then.
The modeling is not something.
The fire department went in there and petitioned for any of these changes being done to the city ordinance, to the state ordinance. On my next page, sitting close to the inspection of about a year and 181. Independent of that, we're actually just talking about evaluating the entire basis of the contract on the screen being a ship channel. So it would be. There are two different things because...
Except that people in power are scrambling. What are we scrambling for? Residents use less than a third of the water. That's in reports that the city government's water organization put out. What are we scrambling for? I'm not scrambling. I mean, yeah, my water bill's going up, but that's what expected with the high water usage, except using all of it either.
Identification. You guys around.
Input. Proof of this is before you now. County residents are only given 1 minute to speak to council. 1 minute to voice concerns about projects that could reshape communities for generations.
Power or scrambling, or are we scrambling for residents to use less than a third of the water that's in reports that the city government organization put out? Or are we scrambling for I'm not scrambling? I mean, yeah, my water bill's going up, but that's what expected with the high water usage, except we're not the ones using all of it either.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, we are going to close.
Unit 3,
Saratoga and Swansea on Robert William Mary 2215. Solid thoughts.
For clear and 4th destruction tolerance notice. The vessel Sea Rock Spirit.
2847.
To about 0300.
Interception received. Involved. Disorganized people or physically fighting.
473.
No occupants. Apparently the...
Thank you, sir. We're going to close in at 3-100. Third place, 1C, Robert William Mary, 2215. Solid bus. We're going to close at 500, 0. Different clearance. 4th discharge. I'm going to have to notice. The vessel is sealed by a wreck. They're within 2,847. It's gained about 0, 300. Different clearance. Inzoms. This is my state for physical fighting. Index 473.
Southern Minerals. They are advising trash truck is smoking. The Officers advise that there's a vehicle fire on Southern Minerals at the truck in the field surrounded by dry brush. Drivers out of the vehicle.
2517. He was waiting for his wife. He is a deported criminal aggravated felon.
Is 117-0117.
Signal for Cole Park, State Park. East Point Park.
The vehicle is supposedly...
Who's the deviant suspect communications following the flex test for checkpoint?
358 westbound Access Road.
Is inventory. Zahn says arrived late due to production shutdowns in China earlier this year.
If a product becomes really hot,
just to verify,
there's not a guarantee that it's going to get restocked in time.
For
Here by the trash truck is smoking. The authorities advise that there's a vehicle fire in 7 minutes.
From
the truck in the field is surrounded by a
Tabletop
trash
game
truck which has a
Tornado.
vehicle. It was 25-17. He was waiting for his
And for
wife.
just
He is a
$6.97.
deported Carol aggravated fire. There is 117. There is 117. It's not a car. It's not a car. It's a vehicle. It's a vehicle. It's a vehicle. It's not a vehicle.
Delta 380?
Delta 380. Calling ID.
That's a negative.
10-4, you can have 30-10-4.
Is he in the truck or is it parked?
ND2 is taking no doubt damage, no pilot car, water meters 1616404.
Is this going to be a landing apartment?
I'll be clear. She will be
Well, 2 is vacant. Back damage, no pilot car, 1 meter reading.
They are in the area. I'm very leading that very local.
Who's not walking toward the west side of the register.
We have a current hold on your, looks like,
He's at the house now. Subject is on pills at James and Merritt.
Flag me down to an address near 286, crosstown southbound.
Son left his a warrant. That's out the door. Warrant.
Medics take off with the one, and that'll be one of your own case number for that.
10-4, unconscious patient at 7252 of the Mansions. Medics have license PD not needed. Anything from your okay?
Victor 7902.
We're code 4.
Who's this reading?
She saw someone, or they're just seeing a bicycle back here.
Is mainly for
And we have a grant hold on your let's say does that count now? So because of those, it changed. Yes, if you'd like me down to the address near to A you're saying simply grant to cross-talented. That's not correct. That's not correct. That's not correct. Very far ahead. The medics take off with the we want to know, we want to know the only one in case we miss you. That's not right. Conscious patient at 72 or the mention. No, it's not right. I think he's not Ethan. You can't hear me, okay? I'm not Ethan. You can't hear me. I want to make sure right now.
Is there anyone else?
Is like our environment, and why is it so challenging in terms of our water? What's so challenging about our water? Because one of the things that you agreed on is the fact that our water is challenging compared to some other plants and locations that you built. You didn't sugarcoat that at all, and I appreciate that. I'm excited about the fact that I feel comfortable that the process that we're going through.
Is there water?
This is a panic situation.
Mr. Finley, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the timer went off.
Okay.
Yeah?
Anyway, you need to take action.
It's like our environment. Why is it so challenging in terms of our water? What's so challenging about because one of the things that you agreed on is the fact that our water is challenging compared to some other plants and locations that you built. You didn't sugarcoat that at all, and I appreciate that. I'm excited.
The framing of like making decisions and some people coming up as special interest and other people coming reflecting
of like making decisions and some people coming up as special interests and other people coming up as reflecting.
Broader interest. And what I wanted to say was that in a capitalist democracy, capitalist interests get centered, and what capitalists try to do is get the public to believe that what's good for business
is because I, as a socialist, believe that there needs to be more democracy between our city government and between the residents and the that live here in the coastal bend. There simply has just not been any way for us to appeal to on any level on any issue. So
broader interest.
I think that you're no
and what I
longer
wanted to say
fit
was that in a capitalist democracy, capitalist
governing
interest gets
us,
entered. And what
you
capitalists
now
try
have
to
to
do
make
is get the public to believe that what's good for business.
but
It's
he was
because I,
saying
as a
that we
socialist,
have to have,
believe that there needs to be more democracy
people
in
from
order
here, and
between our
that's
city
the loudest
government.
voice in the room. The
Vehicles all over the roadway. The RP is following in a white Range Rover. Zero traffic.
There'll be room for two blind rush.
30301. Back at high school.
It's going to be at Carnegie and Fitch. If they take the vehicle, you're going to
He's in custody. Can you get a case number?
Hey, bang, I was sitting at 7-1 calls for not having dispatch but yeah, that's again.
Data over the phone. Delta 135 minutes warrant in your beach. It's going to be at the Alameda Nursing Center. How big be Richard?
The employee's response was that they may have sent special invitations to certain chief of staff and court commissioners, but none of them showed up. Okay, I got a haircut, but I do wonder why there's only interest in collaborating with powerful people or people with connections. Okay, it's all over the right way. The RP is probably going to light rain forever. No traffic. We're in the supply rush.
Comes back to Brian K. Gutierrez, Hispanic male, 11479 out of 13372 U.S. Highway 181 San Antonio. It does show that he's out on bond.
Patient just started vomiting at 9 p.m. last night. Patient has a history of hypertension. Patient also reports pressure and urination, possible blood in the urine. Patient's vitals are as follows.
633, I'll be turning right back to Baptist.
Richard Henry on 7421.
He's in by south-north or north-north. There's 2 cruise trucks. We might be racing in that way. Head towards more.
And Rob as well. The mother's seeing the 6-year-old is throwing up.
Did anybody go over to the house I was calling in? They had one of those.
311 King, send me out to Nueces County Jail when I don't know.
1321 South Alameda. It's going to be for a subject that was assaulted by a 2x4.
We can contact with the police. End it, and it seems to be running a little bit better. I'll call you back if it does it again.
Brian D. from the University of Summit. Now 1147-009, 1370 U.S. Highway 181 in Hellier. Is there a show that he's out on bond? He should just start vomiting at 9 p.m. last night. Please just have a history of hypertension. Additional reports for a new renaissance, multiple blood and hearing, the patients.
Call for the plane of alarm being zone 166. Zone 166, water flow, wet system, and zone...
When it comes together, it looks like this. So we appreciate the community coming out. We have some NAACP members here. We appreciate y'all showing and showing support.
Texas DL.
Vehicles arriving 80 miles, 7.3. William Young, 6645, Alameda Walls.
Okay, it's going to be 1601 North Wilson Beach Road.
Zone 1-6-6, Zone 1-6-6, water flow,
Case number
wet
is going to
system,
be
and Zone 1-6-5, water flow, dry system. This is by frozen passes to pass without the activation. It was a location version. What I did get the tag. It was back in service in Porterside. It was the blood, sweat, and tears of arguments and disagreements finally coming together. So when it comes together, to get easier for me.
Gate code also at the storage place off of Dunbarton and Cimarron. And clear.
5014.
840, it's going to be the victim's vehicle. Victor Boy Sam 3810, it's going to be the suspect vehicle.
44, burglar alarm 5406 Everhart, first community bank, Charlie 406.
Yes.
For the yard, it should be another hour before the resident gets out here, so we had a look for the thing response. We're going to be clear for now, if they need to see where to get to.
ESV 6001, working off of EMS 1 at 10:15.
Yeah, he went left west on Wheeler.
Itching has subsided and she's breathing normally. Vitals are as follows: BP 117 on 72, heart rate 84, respirations 14, SpO2 97, room air, temp of 97.9, BGL of 135. Lung sounds are clear in all fields. EKG is a sinus rhythm at 84, no ectopic. We do have vascular access. We're currently administering fluids. We'll be at your facility in about
So at
3
the
to 5
Swiss
minutes.
police, also at Downbarton and our Simon. We are here for 50, 40, 50, 40, 50, 40, 50, 50, 50, 40, 40, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50.
Vehicle hit the tree on property and left it damaged. And they left the piece of their vehicle there.
Please follow police crossway. Also 223, it's going to reference of female, Hispanic female, black strip blue jeans, harassing customers. Question of CCPD on it.
Looks like CCPD and Pilot Patrol on the, I guess they're waiting for the elevator.
5210 shift, clear returning.
It was like
Clear for now.
we'll be on that particle on
It's the church that's on the corner right here by Lincoln. It's a blue number.
It doesn't advise that they're across, it's just this history argument across the street. Go ahead.
It was connecting off of that right shiny 47 seconds.
Just 10 days or 44. The artist is requesting to cancel saying it was a family member that dropped off that duffel bag. That it was their personal items.
That seems pretty clear.
Looks like your public business profile. I was trying to go ahead and reach out to go ahead and get some updates so I can go ahead and submit that for approval. Give me a call back at 512-598-1551. This is Richard with the Better Business Bureau, Heart of Texas Branch, 512-598-1551. Thanks. Looks like your public business profile. I was trying to go ahead and reach out to go ahead and get some updates so I can go ahead and submit that for approval. Give me a call back at 512-598-1551. This is Richard with the Better Business Bureau, Heart of Texas Branch, 512-598-1551. Thanks. Looks like your public business profile. I was trying to go ahead and reach out to go ahead and get some updates so I can go ahead and submit that for approval. Give me a call back at 512-598-1551. This is Richard with the Better Business Bureau, Heart of Texas Branch, 512-598-1551. Thanks. Looks like your public business
I'll just print to go ahead and retail to go ahead and get some updates so I can go ahead and submit that for approval. Give me a call back at 512-598-1551. This is Richard with the Better Business Bureau, Heart of Tech. This branch 512-598-1551. Looks like the public business profile. I'll just print it to go ahead and retail to go ahead and get some updates so I can go ahead and submit that for approval. Give me a call back at 512-58-1551. This is Richard with the Better Business Bureau, Heart of Tech.
What's the name? 1050 by 631.
1458, everyone in Canada.
PMD-1 has the ship Amalia. It must be back to the warehouse for deactivation. 56 Ricardo, Charles 20. 56 Ricardo, too far. This name was 25, 107 advisor, executing so far. Well, thank you. 3.9. Alright, yeah.
It's right here on my right.
Ferry landing, gate 1.
Okay, hot.
North south as well. The caller wasn't really sure where they were.
It looks like they're on Mackenzie Street.
It would just be a great fit. You know, once you construct it, and you're going to build it so that when the operation and maintenance is not going to be that high.
Yeah, Councilwoman, we absolutely would be interested. Like in anything, we would review the procurement process, make sure that all of the details make sense, but we would love to provide the solution not just for the construction, but for the long-term 30-year operation.
Okay.
Love to be your partner. Yeah.
Thank you.
VMD one
And
under
we have
shift
got
from
a lot of
Mallier. I have
industry here
received the
today,
cover
just a
card
whole
on
lot.
Amazon.
And, you know, we've got to work together.
It is a priority for CCW. Absolutely. It's definitely a priority.
Yeah, Councilman, I would say we need to have everything in order before we begin the next budget. So that's like late next spring, early summer. The contract should be in place by then.
Okay. Can you guys do a P3 and pay for it and build it and operate it?
2419.
Are you real confident that those waters are good?
Manual.
At this stage, I would say conceptually it is possible. It is what we do, but we would have
It was beautiful now. It's half most, it's off most of the time. And maybe having them explore a different location. Barney Davis, are we just stuck to the Inner Harbor? Or are we stuck? Have we given them the reins? Hey, explore. Hey, take it out to the island.
Work to get. It's a priority for CCW. Absolutely. It's definitely a priority. Yeah, Councilman. I would say we need everything in order before we begin the next budget. So that's like early next spring, early summer. The contract placed by then. Okay, can you guys do a P3 and pay for it and build it and operate it? $8,241A.
Making
At this
it
stage,
imperative that
I
we
would say
uphold the highest standards of decorum and adherence to our policies. Our core principles of openness, transclusiveness guide our actions, and we aim to achieve them while respecting our city council, which has been in place for 30 years. Council policy. Public comment serves as one avenue for communication, but it's certainly not the sole method.
One make contact victim, one patrol, one unable to locate. 802 Berry, apartment 3107.
Our core principles of openness, transparency, and inclusiveness guide our actions, and we aim to achieve them while respecting our city council, which has been in place. Public comment serves as one avenue for communication, but it's certainly not the sole method. You have to reach out to members of this council by phone, email, or even by scheduling an in-person appointment. I also want to take a moment to read. The thoughts are more inviting than the people, but I'm not playing the music too loud.
It's Route 12.
Dispatch medics to Exco 3, shoreline on 0.
Station off station, AM roll call option. Equipment checking off, check over the status on MDT. AM roll call option. Equipment checking off, check over the status on MDT. 07570, be confirmed with October 2025, October 2025. Traffic at DP30, please.
Baldwin at Hi-Ho Convenience Store. 3948 Baldwin, contact Mario Espinoza. Just wanted to advise of pending 2 priority 3s, 1 priority 4. S309 FM 2826, 4909 FM 2826, that was block corrections.
Never.
Frontline work off BLSP at 455. Well, that's Charlie 0, Christi. They show me arrived at work, 4521 Air Street. I need a book, there's not a book in here.
Got a one. Works on.
All over the highway.
This last minute is the Scuba Resort on the SR 0744-1-2-4A and roll call option for your check-in of the system, NDP and E and roll call option for your check-in of the system, NDP. No, 7,570. It's going to be confirmed with October 25, October 25, 25, 25. I think it's going to be 33. We have one on High Hole Convenience Store, 2,948. Open contact, memorial experience. It's going to be a pleasure attending to.
Shoreline mileage 0.0.
328 patrol.
Cover dock 1415 of Vega. No new dock damage. No pilot cars. Water meter reading 947524.
Hey, whenever you contact AP to see if they can access.
Cool. Easy. Interesting. Copy Robert Tom Frank 3066. 290 copy plate 4984 Young 74.
Good try. I'm with Victor 80.
Send me off to the 5202 Agnes Street.
It's going to be Whitecap at Tame Harbor. It's going to be an out-of-state plate. I can't read it right now, but it's going to be David Charles 55114.
Hey, does Earl have a...
PP 30 semi for just a second. A 2700, it was at Ears and Horn in front of the Goodwill. One male, black on feet, tried to stab another male, harmed by a witness. And the fire department arrived and advised that there was a male that had been stabbed. The PD time in the area.
He's threatening the fire department if they go inside his house. Certainly he's got a gun, but we don't know that.
February of 26 to go.
Fire on the third floor. They said they'll be making access to the exterior stairwell with horizontal standpipe for fire control primary search. They just want to man take pipe for 3 4-story apartment line. Fire on the third floor. Looks like Christi Charlie Stansfield. They don't know what unit number. Strategy. Working through the exterior stairwell. On the Bravo side. Oxygen 0.
Charles Frank 8177 so far.
Dispatch on ladder 7.
Lost, you want to take that one?
I'm going to be Texas Deal.
I'm moving to the next floor, 6-8-6-7-6-6-4-6-6-8-6. We're going to work toward Howard and Station. It's going to be in reference to the alligator. We'll see the call about multiple people over there touching it. 4-7-9-9. There are some very exciting levels over here. The design of these park features has not gone. It's too long since. We are here with our department complex. We can get on the floor. We've worked for our own fair floor.
Is our TFC on board? If not, were you dock up at Ferry Landing?
Engineer received.
It's not on fire, it's smoldering. It's a large wooden timber for support.
Copy that. By the legal on guard, is there?
White and red blanket over him. Charlie 3.
It's going to be at Harbor Ferry Landing. Basically, part of this bridge.
Charlie 36 here. It's there. That's probably the attack.
Genoa clear, north of the city.
Charlie 330, 358, Charlie 472.
Looks like the cities are already up here much.
2-8 to base. 402 with air.
If not, you would knock up at Fairland. It's not on fire. It's a large wooden tin road. Yeah, right. It's going to be at the public Fairland. Basically, the public is ready to take it here. It's there.
646 at the jail.
Just an update. I made contact with the owner. I'm going to attempt to microchip his house. 610-4. Go ahead with Andy.
10-4.
Airport 63. David, I'll get that, sir.
21 route from attack.
It's one.
I just want to be clear from the one Batman Buck Boulevard car, and I have the end result whenever you're ready.
It was because...
Okay, area. Wait for you, I'm up, buddy.
4910, 4912. Do you have a copy?
That's 2510.
Charlie 180. Saratoga passing most precious blood.
Yeah, he'll press on the Peabody. You should be getting it.
It's swerving. It's almost taken out a couple of...
646 at the jail. Just an update. Any contact votes are on them. I'm going to attend to my leadership. 8th house, 46th, 10th floor. Go ahead. Who's ending? 10th floor, 4th, 6th, 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 6th. David, now be answered. 21, 7th house, 5th house, 32, 4th floor. Usually I get clear from the one Madman, Brook, Boulevard core, and I have the endless hope in them. You ready? This is us. Okay. Are we ready?
Unit 5.
B unit 739. B sign land first half. La Quinta second half.
2227, terrific.
It's going to be Julie and Mongo.
Charlie 370 for the disturbance at 52. Oh, it's going to be 15.7.
Call Tom Boy, Union, Lincoln, Signal.
15.7, received.
H1, all admin building. Doors items here and found port vehicle 5.
350 area.
Sales party, I'm going to be clear 57. Give me that call on airs.
Charlie 350. 340, 354, 10. It's going to be for black male, black shirt, and gray pants.
It's going to be 2003 Ford gray in color.
Sorry, dispatch, no problem.
20, King's County. I need a MRT from the previous call. He invites the cameras.
3030 to road supervisor. Can you come to unit 3030?
Dispatch from 700. I'm on location. Switch it over to ICS 1.
Unit 739. We sign LAN for staff looking to signal 20 to 27. Terrific. 502, 282, 300. 253, 252, 252,
As you can imagine, over the years here in the test
252,
kitchen, we've made
252,
lots of different types of apple
262,
pies.
252,
And
352,
each one seems to have its own
252,
personality.
272,
Some have crumb
252,
toppings, some have no
252,
toppings,
252,
and others we mix in different
252,
fruits.
252.
But the one
Okay.
that always gets rave reviews is the one we're making today. It's pretty easy.
It's going to be 401 FedEx, 401 FedEx, reference to a suspicious vehicle in the area.
It's open for you, sir.
Who's on Newport?
Civilian controlled. Gates 102 and 175, locked and secured.
Dispatch medic 3, arriving 4 line 0.4.
South, Road 59,
330, it's going to be Bob Johnson.
10 for 20, it's going to be for intoxicated subjects outside the RP's home, knocking on the RP's window. Hispanic female, white shirt, Hispanic male, black shirt, blue jeans.
Dispatch from 89.
86 time 1.926, it's going to be silver code 28 CHR, patrol 2 at 1415.
Airport 60, Edward.
Copy. Checking the area there, checking the area there.
Dispatch medic 3, code 140.
My red. 220, 221 need me. My opening.
He's country for Hazardous Driver 37 north of Calico, 37 north of Calico, and it's going to be a black Toyota SUV, window lane 3635, speeding, cutting off of.
Just a little bit far in the attic, you can see the way it's pushing out on your side.
Sorry, 2-3, did they still leave me out there?
330, quick traffic.
Everyone's it's going to be doing from H report.
Rate reviews is the one we're making today. It's pretty easy. I'm going to do a phone for. I'm going to do a DEC 19. I'm going to hold a little bit. 30's kind of D. It's off shump. I'm going to pretend I'm for 20. It's going to be for a tough kid. So, next up, I'll have the LP home.
Charlie,
5, be April 2025, guns check 2005, Ford Mustang, silver and clip, to Matthew Anthony Garza, in Mathis.
Go for engine 10 for gas leak outside, 4102 Carlton, and then 4102 Carlton, hurry up, 8 with I'll fire the dispatch, 707. Sorry, quick officer,
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
Copy on the bridge.
It's Eternal Wrath Cemetery, Business 77, just north of Red Carroll.
He's just getting ready to cross the freeway to get back to Fort
So, I have to be able to reach me 5 times to 25 for my team, so I'm going to have to introduce myself. I'm just in practice. Go for engineering. Engineering for gasoline. We have to go through 1 or 2 Palatins. We have to go through 41 or 2 Palatins. And we have to go through a party dispatch. I know some. Very good health service. That's good. It's going to be very popular. I'm sorry. Hateable and rough. Let's start here.
Dispatch engine, can you give a better location?
Yeah, of a deer.
Adam 140.
Probably went towards station 641.
2 ones on video, 633. And so 440.
It's going to be 3,000.
Thank you.
Yeah, call
CC has to carry 1 female, starting mileage. Anderson. Yes, ma'am. Expires May 2020, expires May 2020.
Okay, now I'm finishing. Excuse me, can you give a better location? 10 of a deer, 10 of 40, 10 of 40, 10 of 40, 10 of 40, 10 of 40. It's going to be $8. Thank you, 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 thank you.
Working. It's still not on. EA floors.
It's not congruent with that, in my opinion. And so I appreciate staff's recommendation and all that you put in the packet. I really do. But I won't be supporting that for that reason. Thank you.
Councilman Roy.
So this is District 1, and I went out
and I'm a little confused, so I'd like some clarification. When you measure 300 feet, what are you measuring that from?
It is from the front door of the establishment.
It's going to affect
It's
your
not
campaign
congruent with that,
contributions,
in my opinion.
your grease
And so I
palms,
appreciate staff's
and your backdoor
recommendation and all
cannot
that you said
serve
in your head. I really do,
industry,
but I won't be supporting that for
special
that reason.
interests,
Thank you. Thank
and
you.
the people. Another thing, mammon is not money. Mammon's a demon. So be careful who you do business deals with and who you do those business deals for.
I know it's been a long day. I want to let you know that yes, I'm involved, but I'm also very dedicated to my family because I am a family woman too. So I have little ones, and a shout out to my little glam baby Cameron because she got 103 on her test. So we've been studying, okay? But there's others like Cameron and all the little babies at Metro E that we need to have them in mind too. It's a great place to learn, and I'm alumni from Winseal Middle School, so
It's what a lot of people here in this community demonstrate when you have industry, just like a 30-minute infomercial that posed as an interview, and then the 2-minute 47-second
Mammon is
story
not money.
that
Mammon's
came
a
out
demon. So be careful who you do business deals with and who you do those business deals for. It's been a long day. I want to let you know that yes, I'm involved, but I'm also very dedicated to my family because I am a family ward too. Out for my little Glen baby Cameron because she got 103 on her test. We've been studying, okay, but there's others like Cameron and all
this isn't actually democracy. What we've asked for is co-governance. So what you're doing now is you're creating plans, sometimes with industry, and backdoor deals, and then you present the plan to us, and we're supposed to accept it. So I just want to read a definition of co-governance. This is actually what we're striving for. It's a collection of participatory models and practices work together through formal and informal structures to make collective policy.
Joe 260, I'm clear. And can you give me a signal for 22029 Pines Drive? And I'll arrive in the apartment number when I get there.
1041. I'm listening to dispatch while I'm driving. I'm sorry. I've departed out of Driscoll pad at 18 after the hour, 1 on board, 180 on the fuel.
Already made contact with those subjects.
What we've asked for is co-governance. So what you're doing now is you're creating plans, sometimes with industry, and backdoor deals, and then you present the plan to us, and we're supposed to accept it. So I just want to read a definition of co-governance. This is for. It's a collection of participatory models and practices in which government and communities work together through formal and informal structures to make collective progress.
And I have no eyes on him.
I've been talking to us.
Agnes and 20th. Councilor Russell's manager.
4600 block over Frank, 289 SPD, have a hard time for 473, they have no to the phone. Dock report, 290, closure. I got a closure.
Forces up and then imagine. 350, and I'm going from Just breathing.
Charlie, 390, copy plate.
Charlie, 470, Charlie, 330, Charlie, 480. RP place, a male to a speaker towards the RP. Yeah, no yelling in the background, United States, boyfriend drinking. Yep, Daniel Bella. Hey, Mr. Charlie, 370. We got 82, 13 office.
Charlie, 360,
Charlie, 310, Charlie, 330. RP advised that neighbors can be intoxicated, try to attack the RPs. And that's what it's going to be.
Their job because the refinery has to cut down capacity, run at 30%. They can't run full capacity because there's no water. So what does that mean? That means layoffs. They got to cut back. People around are going to see that this town cannot provide. Nobody's going to want to invest here. Nobody's going to want to come to the table and do business with Corpus Christi because
Charlie 210 says 654 Moray. 654 Moray.
Talking to us. We now got him.
Charlie escorting Ryan Glenn to the main office. He's dropped him off. He's been suspended. John Charles Sam 5439. John Charles Sam 5439. Oh, John 3278. Smith and Wesson. It's gonna be a handgun. 9mm.
Hey, John 3419. Everhart and Holly. So forth.
Delta 280, go ahead and give me a case number. Delta 280, go ahead and give me a case number. Just 55, we'll take that transmission.
Corpus 20 location.
To the vehicle.
Charlie 41557.
Special assignment.
2 Bravo.
Julian Hernandez, Corpus Christi. There's two things that
Charlie 380.
So first, I'm a resident of Molina area. I hear they came out with a very good
Ryan Glenn to remain often. I have doctor. No, she has been suspended. She has been suspended. John Charles Sam 5.439. John Charles Sam 5.439. Well, John, we 278. Smith and Wesson. Columbia Hadkin 9 minutes. So John days away. 9 and 9. You are going to make it. So you are going to make it.
Rescue 3, we'll be on the service for 15 minutes. 1672, am I right there?
Sure, 1672.
Just the letter J.
Charlie Theta, straight clear.
330.
Charlie 420, 10 4, Charlie 420, Charlie 440 for disturbance in progress at 456 Alden, 456 Alden, Town and Country Apartments, Apartment 8 Adam 4, 8 Adam 4.
Just came from there a little while ago.
On Route 24653 Youngson Drive.
By the way, just trying to get family in their cars so they can get off the roadway as well.
Charlie 110, that's console. 230 for the Berglinger beat. 6218, fitting 55.
74, radio check.
Dispatch from medical 11. With, Tanko 1.
For medical injuries, he is 9010 at Leopard and River. Correction number is 6858 130.
Just 24.
Just for some here.
Temporary.
Delta 155 for the trespass violation, 2637 Halsey, 2637 Halsey.
Just was en route, code 1, 830 female. Conscious gain 0 times 4.
There's 6, 6, 7, 9, 3, 4, 6, 7, 6, 3, 3, 2, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6.
Just I warning unit 633.
He's over at 634. I'm standing
just first out of the gate, going to ask you to vote against any stop pursuing the Inner Harbor desal plant. Like, I'm really confused on why we're here. Again, I felt the public had made their stand on where they are. They have reached out to you. They have made public comments, not just over the past few months, but over the past several years. The people that I'm from my virtual space are there speaking out against the Inner Harbor desal plant.
Just first straight ends any stop pursuing the Inner Harbor DSL plant. Like, I'm really confused on why we're here. Again, I saw that.
Did you get to make contact at the Viva?
Delta 450, show me and route me in for tagging, please.
09111111 count.
Had a vehicle run through the what is that, the entrance gates?
People saying her inhaler's not working, and they transported, no PD is needed.
I'm okay right now.
King Trail.
Beacon area. Verify.
You can see how important this issue is. Look at this. We're filled, and it's 1:15.
Engine 3 for Anaheim
The problem has always been, and this is the only voice that we have. We get 3 minutes, or the people get 3 minutes
kind of vehicle run through the
show their concerns.
It wasn't the entrance gate. Yes, sir. Tanker trailer's not working out. And they actually reported that there's no PDs here. She's really on the car right now. The King Lane and King Trail. No, 3 can arrive. That's the bill. It's a 450 quick traffic. It's a 450 verify.
Possibly 3 young children at the location.
Unaccepted at South Shore Apartments. 5802LR, 5802LR, apartment 10A, 10AF, East is 1411, Crossroads, Shannon, and North Shea Parkway. We're about the initial time. Charlie Taylor.
Will you show me en route to 8034 Barlow Vento Street?
AC9.
31253.
Last name Garza, George from Robert Zebra Adam. I'm Jacob Common-Spelled.
0750.
And first name is Jessica. 10283. 10283. Just Christi.
And then released to administration for disciplinary. Yeah, you're there.
Hey, Charlie.
Law 14, 10-8, and 10-7.
Information. He has been served in mold from Bradford, Scanlon, Boulder, and Shea Impact. The weather has been from 15 to 15. Can you show me him route the AB34 of Barlow, Bento, Joe Nisai Salim?
Say George, 975.
MH30, were you available to be around for a back?
24. 180 traffic.
Yeah, okay.
220 there. Let's go to the echo 620. Suspicious person, 510 Osage. Osage of the smallest roaming around the area doing drugs. Two Hispanic males and two black males.
I'm in Jersey.
1006.
Let me ask about you. Get that answer for us. If he's not here, we'll get it for you before we're done this item today. But he would probably be with us when we go to Austin that first week in December.
This is male caller. Do not have a name for him.
Has he been contacting the Texas Water Development Board with some of that answer?
752
Ryan,
113.
Yes, sir.
That's 903-752.
Ryan Sparks, Government Relations. So, Mr. Rubenstein, we've been working with him.
We'll go 10-4 now. 3
Charles, 9946. Oh, boy. What thing, huh? Other service right to the shop.
Rescue 3, we'll show you available.
Dispatch from Engine 13.
Engine 13. Please come back ready to 18, please.
Absorbent on about a half a gallon of radiator fluid.
Charlie 1 name location. Vehicle evaded. Charlie 29, both units clear.
Charlie
40, both units are out.
Go to 450, signal 4.
Rescue 2, I read you same. Have a good day.
10-4. 4911, 10-4. 50 traffic stop. 131, 121.
10-4, the other 240 is available. Do you need another?
Charlie 29, hold your number.
Corpus, go 1 on duty. 10-4. 10-4. Oh, clear.
Medic 9 to dispatch. 202.
Yeah, Mustang RV, lot number 12. 3 dispatch, 9 3, 6. Code 1 south, starting zeros.
Cancel with assist. ESD 1048. 4210 Shaw Street, 4210 Shaw Street.
So, Mr. Rubenstein, we've been working with him. I'll go shines on the way there.
Uniform 642.
Rescue 2, radio check.
Suspect left 15 minutes ago on a bike, is what they're saying now. Gabriel Ferreira, suspect, white shirt, beige pants. Female 84, Antenna area. Female, on short line, 938.
Up to 3020 Staples for a community event. Rescue 3, go.
Available.
Charter. Call back. Contact number 324. I'm trying to comment for TRU currently. Dispatch information 13. Agent of Flight Control. You can cancel ESD2.
380 location.
410. That's
Okay, 1 Angel, please.
Use urban service. 10-1.
That's ready.
Stand by. 150.
The first one is for the first two. The first two right here. Check. That's like less than 10 minutes to go on a bike. It's what they're saying now. Okay. We'll fit it up. That's the side. You ready? White shared paid. Yes, the 2 are for the area. You know if we're 1 far, 3 far.
Therefore, it's due to talk at 10 a.m.
You sign me off, please. I got
Bravo 121, coming to 3211. Bravo 125. Bravo.
Carlos into street. I have the result posting already.
Devil. Area. 440, their advising street heading towards 37. Devil area. 440, their advising street heading towards 37.
Bravo 230 on traffic.
Roger, stop.
Bravo 1 up.
Bravo 1 clear. Bravo 110.
Bravo 420 clear.
Delta 378, 460 mobile.
Devil. Leopard. It's going to be on black t-shirt and blue jeans.
No. Do you have included horrific criminals? Sounds like it. Okay. Alright. So very good. Good. Here we go.
I have some subjects at South Bluff Park.
Like, where you show up in the area? What's happening?
White car.
Like a hospital horn over there. Nobody's moving.
92, we're going to be clear. Patients refusing treatment and transport.
Neck and back pain for the driver and John Sam Henry going to the hospital. Neck and back pain. Charlie 1 copy. Reference Charlie 140.
I'd like to invite the city manager, all elected officials, and special guests to join us behind me here. And we'll turn some dirt. Thank you very much.
002 Mitra Parkway. 921 Mostly.
Call back to EEP.
Where do you have that call? Blocking the Westman lane?
Bike 1. Can you show bike 1 and 3 Q all at full car, please?
Engine 11 in service. In quarters.
Negative.
Bravo 421 area.
How far? We're in the area. What's happening there? Like a house of more and over the way to work. Night 2 are going to be clear. Patients are refusing treatment and transport. I can back pain for the driver and talent and Henry going to the hospital. I'd like to invite the city manager, all elected officials, and special guests to join us. Behind me here.
Charlie 330, you can 18 the other. I'll be 5-7 for now. You can give me that trespass, I'll advise.
No dock damage, no pilot cars. Water meter reading is 6194.
206. A little late and he's tired.
241875. Showing an address out of San Antonio. Returns to Andrew Garcia. Insurance is on Angie.
5 with 329.
Live in Charles.
And 6 will persist. EZ 10105, 1232 Thames Chase Drive, 1242 Thames Chase Drive, 401 Golf High Dispatch at 618.
And it'll be Code 1 of areas, amount 0.0. Loading photos from the South Staples call.
Location.
I'm just going to have to pass out a special event. Curly, 3-3, you can agent here. I'll be passed out for now. You can get me that trespass out of us. Oh, that damage. No pilot car. Water meter reading is 619-4. Dude, so it's a little late and tired. 2,418 to and just out of San Antonio. Returns to Andrew Garcia. Insurance is on Angie. 5 with 329. Religion, cars, and cars.
But I'm reminded that the other company could do, I heard just now, 90, but you know how you can do 90 MGD if it's pumped out into the Gulf of Mexico, which we know that the other costs. That's the reason why the companies that we have hired have not been able to do that because
the location and the volume that we're going to produce. That being said, over the last 4.5 years, I've watched the lakes and estuaries and rivers start to diminish and run into challenges. And this plant is the most technologically advanced system that we have currently to pursue. So getting in and gathering information to push that forward, I think is paramount. And I would ask that
the other company could do. I heard just now, 90, but you know how you can do 90 MGD if it's pumped out into the Gulf of Mexico, which you know that's the other cost. That's the reason why the companies that we have hired have not been able to do that because the location of the volume that we're going to produce, you know.
1347. You're going to sponsor line?
Okay.